Right on time, man. Every single week, man. Exactly. Right at the start of the show, there's everybody's here. This is just super cool, man. Yeah, thank you, Sir Michael Green. Yeah, so I guess I'm live, and there's 18 people here. Thank you all. And tonight I have on my show Anthony Greeno. Now, him and I have been talking in recent about kind of collabing and doing a series on Delphi, between both of us, and what we know, what we remember, what we've deduced, and so forth, and then bringing that out for you. So that's kind of going to be the main topic matter. Is probably going to be about that, but we'll also be doing Q&A on any parts therein. I thank you all for being here, and I hope he's got that link, But thanks for being here, and ladies and gentlemen, here is Anthony Greeno. Now,
what's up, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or wherever the hell you're watching from? I'm Anthony Greeno from True Crime Investigates. Got it, dude.
Yeah.
I did get the link. I dropped it right there. Did you see it?
Where's that? Oh, yeah.
Private thing, yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to bannerize it.
Okay.
Copy. Make banner 2. Create banner. Okay.
Wow.
So right here is the link for the live show tonight on Greeno's channel. If you want to watch his show tonight, that's the link that you'll need to follow. I think it's members only, but that is the link to that. Also have it here on my banners, which is down here like such. But of course you can't copy and paste it, but it lets you know what's in the comments. That's the right one.
Yeah.
And that's where I hope that it helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Join us on True Crime Unfiltered to hear some unfiltered talk between me and him.
Unfiltered, man. You know what? Now, I've heard about this Unfiltered in the past, but, why don't you explain for people how exactly that works?
Well, it's pretty simple. We can say stuff like,
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, and see, it's YouTube's blurring it out right there. I mean, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm trying. See, we can say some pretty shit. Oops. Well, we can say some pretty, and it won't be blurred out. So you guys can go over there and listen to it because it's unfiltered, because we don't give up.
Okay, man. Right. And that's exactly the way I heard it made mention to. Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, man, I appreciate everybody being here with us tonight. And I was telling them that you and I had been discussing about doing a series on Delphi, starting from the beginning. And I guess that this is kind of a takeoff of True Crime Garage TV, the way that they podcast. And I thought, well, if we went back to day one, where we was, how we heard of it, this and that, and then work it through like the next day when they found the body, everything that materialized and what our thoughts were on it as it all, kind of weaved its web over the last 4.5 years, and I thought it'd be very long, very extended, but it would be the foremost in all Delphi videos would be that series.
Yeah. Now, and it's an audio podcast, right? Or is it a video and audio? I can't remember what we decided on.
Well, now that's kind of on the editor. I mean, because it could just be a straight podcast, but if video and, images are put in, it's still made video from podcast.
True.
I don't see any reason except under, well, maybe even under certain circumstances where it would need to show us exactly saying it, but we could edit that in if need be.
Okay. Gotcha.
See where I'm
going? Yep.
What's up, Michael? Alexander. Michael Green, man. Michael Green. It's right, man. Michael Green. Mitch Green. Yeah.
Sir Mitch. Yeah.
Sir Mitch.
There he is. You guys were like man on the street interviewing.
Well, I thought about this. I really did. Because there is a difference between, I want to phrase it right. As an example, if all the knowledge that we got was obtained by watching other people's videos on it, it couldn't be done, because you would never be able to weave your way through the BS and theories and all this and that other people throw in to actually know what is true and what is not. But like right after the fact, we went to the trails, we started interviewing, we started questioning, like, what they had, how they had it. We was like the first people there.
Dude, I think a lot of the things that have happened in this case, some of it happened because of the things that we did. You know what I mean? Like the DNA thing, coming out and telling us about DNA and telling us about the video.
Yep.
We was pushing him for that.
Yeah.
We was also the first people to put in question the parking situation, because when we went to Lesme that day, we were like, well, you guys never mentioned the vehicle, man. So I mean, you're just leaving it open to the guy walked from town. I mean, that's pretty much, and he's like, well, we never really.
Yeah, I think his response was kind of a puzzle, like, yeah, we never did mention the vehicle. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. I mean,
you could tell us now.
Because if there is a vehicle, that would be swell to know, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You are the sheriff, so.
I mean, dude, think about it. I mean, a lot of people, they get their information, and now there's so much junk out there that people just don't know what to believe. You don't know what to believe. I mean, if you're new to this case and you come in and you start reading all this stuff and you're thinking, oh my gosh, dude, like this happened and this happened and this happened, and like there was all this, and it's like, these people don't know what to believe anymore, but I keep telling them, I'm like, look, dude, some of these people that are covering this case have never even been to this place. Most of them. Yeah, most of them. I think
not all, but most, yeah.
I think there's only 3 people that cover this case on a regular basis that are there on a regular basis. And that's me, you, and Randy. Those are the only 3 people that cover this case on a regular that have actually been there a lot, and another thing that we did, Daniel Nations. Okay.
Yeah. We was on top of that. Like
talk to him before the cops talked to him.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
absolutely. We was in verbal and written communication with him from the time of his arrest to the time that he got to Johnson County, Indiana.
Yeah, and we knew every step of the way. Hey, dude, you're going to be extra. We knew that he was going to be extradited before anybody else knew.
Yeah.
And then we was calling and getting the interviews with those cops out there, and they're like, yeah, it's going to be about 10 days. The news is saying like 30, and we're like, no, dude, he'll be back within the next week.
Yeah, we was calling that like we was the people, and we were. We were in the know on that. We had the inside,
Yep. And then he shows up, and he's like calling like, dude, they was here. Was here. They was here last night when I got here to talk to me about Delphi. So what'd you do? Well, I gave him my DNA and told him I didn't do it.
Yeah, like I said.
You think that's enough, man? I hope. And then, the press conference that very next week.
Yeah.
They're like,
1 week after the time he got extradited to Indiana.
Mm-hmm. And that was another, I think the biggest piece of evidence that was uncovered one of the biggest pieces was what Kim Riley said, which I'm glad you put that into a short little video, because someone was just begging me to get that. And I'm like, dude, I don't really want to go on there and go take that clip and then smash it down and then put it into another clip. I'm glad you put that up. That little interview.
Yeah.
I just went and snagged it. And sent him.
Well, what I did was I put my name to it. That way, if anybody tried to snag it, it would have that on there. But we still have it on ours in little pieces in other videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that 1 year press conference.
Because True Crime Garage called it, I think it was a news piece. Like I look like a reporter. I mean, come on, man. Nobody's going to hire me to be a reporter. I'll guarantee you. If you see me, I'm probably not reporting. Probably asking very in-depth questions. And, like a reporter would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, and then let's see what else. I mean, think about all the stuff that was uncovered. We're the ones that figured out who the flannel shirt guy was.
Oh, we knew. I mean, yeah. I think that when he was called flannel shirt guy, we're all like, oh, that's what, yeah.
And uncovering he was the witness. uncovering the dog walking lady.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, everything, dude. Everything in this case has come from the stuff that we done.
No, I'm not going to say Cheyenne.
No,
but
because that was a picture. Yeah.
But that's when you and I was sitting here and you was talking about Cheyenne. I said, well, who's Cheyenne? Well, she was there that day. I'm like, she was? I mean, can you confirm this? Oh, yeah, she's got a picture. Look, man. I'm all like, okay, and we can make a timestamp. You know, we can make a legitimate timestamp in knowing that she was there at that time and knowing the time that you see, you know, and all this and that, and make like a, you know, of events, because we both kind of pictured that he left by walking the woods to the 501 on the north side of the Deer Creek. Yeah. You know, and didn't backtrack and go back across the bridge. So we could kind of narrow down where everybody was placed, with Cheyenne, flannel shirt guy arriving 10 minutes after her, you know, how she got to the bridge and then he crossed paths as he came out. You know, it all kind of turned into a timestamp at that point, because I didn't even hear of her. Now, we weren't the first person to maybe draw attention to her, but you did, as you did an interview with her. And I think so did GEH and his channel.
Yep. And that, I mean, that just uncovered more stuff. You know what I mean? But it's like, once you figured out who these people were and what they saw, and when their stories started corroborating each other, you know, when she's like, oh, well, we saw a guy, you know, with white hair that just kind of lingered around the head of the bridge for a minute and then left. It's like, okay, that makes perfect sense. We know who that is. That's a flannel shirt guy.
Did he have a shirt on by chance? Because we know he did that day.
Exactly. You know, he sees two girls, those two girls see him, and there it is. It's like, okay, that's exactly what it is, you know. And then people keep saying, oh, what about this couple that was there? And I'm like, no. He saw a couple girls, not a man and a woman that was there.
Yeah, and I think that right there gets kind of confused a little bit, you know, because I have heard people make mention of a couple.
Yeah.
Meaning man and, you know, like that.
Yep. And then it turns into, I've heard all sorts of stuff. There's a couple there.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, man. You know, I've heard people say, oh, there was an arguing couple. There was a couple having sex under there. It's like, okay.
25 members of a drug cartel under the bridge. People crown him an Elvis impersonator.
Yeah. Swinging up.
We've heard some crap, man.
An Elvis impersonator.
Yeah, man. Well, that's who was with him. You know, that's why she was videotaping. I mean, you was there, man. You impersonator. You know, you seen the video. It says I was getting them. I'm like, oh, dude, man, I ain't following this anymore. This guy's done lost his mind, you know.
An Elvis impersonator.
Well, it makes me wonder, because law enforcement's all the time, whenever you're watching the crime show, they're all like, oh, probably another nut came in. Well, I know where they're coming from.
I'm telling you, dude.
It's been the most of, like, you know, and in certain, not all, but I mean, like, you know, a lot of the side emails I get are by these people. Right. You know, claiming some knowledge, and you know, man, somebody got a hold of me and thought, you know, hey man, what do you think about what's his name's dad? I don't know what's his name, and I don't know shit about his dad, man.
Yeah, and it's like, oh gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh, dude, I lost it.
Oh man, yeah, I've had it happen.
Yeah, I can't remember, dude. Can't remember. I lost it.
Well, no, man, that's kind of on Greeno, would it not be?
What? Can we meet Greeno?
Yeah.
When are you coming?
Yeah. Hey, you need to drop a time and a date, man. We can maybe hook that up.
I'll be there.
Bring Baxter. He's never met Baxter.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. I told him, man, he made record time across that bridge, and I am not playing. That dog could have beat any person across that bridge. Paul's down.
July-ish. Make it towards the end of July. Make it towards the end of July, like sometime after the 20th, and we're good to go.
How you doing? Yeah, I would too, man, with ropes. with ropes attached, Amber Green style. I would throw the thing up, but they would delete my video right away if I show a man hanging from 1860s. They're not cool with that anymore. They're like, no, you can show somebody shot to death. We don't care about that, but no, they're hanging.
He says beat Greeno's 4 minutes flat. You know what? I made it in 3:23. I made it in 3:23 last time.
Oh, dude.
That's the fastest I could do, dude.
Okay, man, we got to get out there and race.
I'm gonna end up dead off. I'm gonna fall.
No, see, that's the dare, man. Because but we can't push. Okay,
You
we
can't
can't push each other. Because that would be like cheating.
Yeah.
I win, man.
I won, dude.
I'm smoking a cigarette. Yeah, man. 87 watching, man. People hit that like button. Kind of need that.
Yes, like, share, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
And when you subscribe, man, hit that bell. That way you'll be notified of every single thing that I do. If I'm getting up and going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, it won't be on video, but you'll know. You will be notified directly. Anytime I get a telephone call, there it is. You'll be notified. Hitting that all, man, that's everything. Remember that.
Yeah.
And thanks for being here, Chris G. So anyway, back onto the series that we're going through. I kind of segmented that into pieces.
Okay.
And all of it's on like year one. And I thought, man, on some of these pieces, we could literally, on one piece, probably talk for 2 hours. I mean, that might be stretching it, maybe.
But I mean, you got to think, okay, so a lot of these people that are watching stuff like that, I get a lot of comments that say, you know what, man, I love your videos, but sometimes I just don't have time to sit down and watch them, so I'll just listen to them, Yeah. It's like, well, you know what, dude, you really need to hear an audio podcast because and they're like, that's perfect. It's like a radio show, where we just listen to it, because you and I did that a long time ago. Remember when we just, what we talked about that, just
about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah. Turn on I said, look, man, people would just be interested if they just listened to us talk.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we'll just hit the record button. And we just sat there and talked for 2 hours and then went through and edited that down a little bit. And there it was.
Boom.
People listened to it.
Big views.
Big views. It was a hit. So if anybody out there wants to hear us talk on.
Oh, no. No, we're doing it anyway.
Well, I know, but I mean, I want to hear what they have to say. Tell us. Tell us. We're looking for a name, though. I still can't.
In perspective.
I'm looking at what? Is that what you're calling it?
No, I just throw that out as another. Like Delphi in perspective.
Yeah, but dude, I'm clueless. Delphi, unfolded, unwrapped. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, but we can't go over the top because there's a lot of things that we don't know that law enforcement does. So we can't make it look like it's something bigger than, anything that would be publicly known.
Yeah.
But we can apply all the, logic and common sense to it to bring it into a whole.
Yeah. Yep. It's going to be good because I think that we bring a lot to the table on this topic.
I think we bring everything to the table. I mean, and I think that from the very beginning we have.
Yeah.
Since day one.
Mm-hmm. That comment says leave Delphi out of the title so you can expand after. But I think this one's just solely going to be on Delphi, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, to put Delphi in the title is almost a given.
But see, we can always expand afterwards because I've got the True Crime Unfiltered thing that I kind of want to start doing a weekly thing like with you where we'll discuss a topic, and it doesn't have to be Delphi. It can be something else. Re-examine, that's a good one.
Yeah, but we're not re-examining. I mean, we've already examined.
Yeah.
You see where I'm at? We're not re-examining Now, we could have. I mean, there was times in areas through all of this where we really did. First year press conference, it's like, wow, what the hell are we looking at now?
Yeah.
It seemed like really everything had went down around. It's like, okay, man, we're without a clue again.
Yeah.
Where
do we go from here? They can really change your mind on some things real quick, but I don't think they're going to be changing minds anytime soon. I miss will the podcast be members only? No. So the thing that he wants to do is not members only. The thing that we're doing tonight on my channel is a members only.
Yes.
Right? This podcast that we're going to do is going to be for everybody, right?
Delphi Unsolved, Delphi Review Mirror. All good.
Delphi, a look back.
Man,
all sort. It's not bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it ain't bad. You know, in depth, man, that ain't bad either. Delphi in depth. I don't think it could get any further in depth. I really don't. I mean, like, I think the whole series would be probably better than absolutely anything that's been done on it up to now. Like the headline news, you know, HLA, you know, it's like everything that tries to make something of it. Yeah. You know, when you watch it, it's really all old. It's nothing new.
It's nothing new. And HLN did not go and put out the real stuff. You know what I mean? They put out the stuff that everybody knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then people like, they'll freak out over one little sentence. They're like, oh, he said that, dude, we already knew that. You know, we already knew that. And I keep telling people, they're like, well, we didn't know that. And I'm like, we already
well, then you didn't watch our videos, did you?
There you go.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. I'm like, well, then clearly you didn't watch my videos. Why don't you go back and watch all 356 videos?
Dude, I added up the link of all the videos on this channel. This is going back like 6 months ago. If you was to sit and watch all of my Delphi videos on this channel, you would have been sitting down for over 2 weeks straight.
Straight, without stopping, like not even sleeping.
Without stopping. It would have been continuous play. Right now, it's probably like 2.5, pushing 3 weeks. You know, time that you'd have to sit there. And it's like, that's a lot of, you know, that's a lot of me just jaw jacking too. But there's a lot of information. That's one thing I don't like about lies, man, is people kind of, you know, they don't take exactly what's said, man. I've said things, I don't know, 100 times, literally. And somebody will say, man, I watched all of your videos. Well, what do you think about? And I'm like, well, how many did you really watch? Because I answered that question in absolutely every single one of them.
Yeah.
You know, every single time somebody asks me that, and every single time I get upset when they ask me that. Now, are you seeking to get me charges filed? Why are you asking me that?
I know. I tell you what, there's a viewer that's in the chat tonight. Die Hard Outdoors. He watches everything. Okay, like he goes back and he's like, he sends me a question, right? And then he sends me another comment or something. He's like, you know what, dude? Forget that question. You just answered it in this video I'm watching from like 2 years ago. Maybe I'll just shut my mouth and go watch some more videos. And one of them, and he goes and watches these videos and then comes back and says, dude, every time I have something that I'm trying to wonder about, it's already been talked about. So like, it's best just to go back and watch these older videos, you know? And it's like, I wish everybody would just do that. You know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's new. I mean, why do you care if it's me yesterday or me 2 years ago? You know what I mean? Yeah. You're getting what happened at the time. Maybe at that moment in time, we're really talking about something about like, oh man, this just happened. We just found this out, you know, and it's like a whole video based on one certain topic that they really want to know about. I don't know. Go watch the old videos, everybody.
Now, I did one, and it has not been that long ago, and it dealt with the similarities between Evansville and Delphi. And I mean, that was one that I wanted to do, you know, because it's always sitting down and making a video, you know, like that bothers me by myself. It does.
Get rid of who's our moderator? Get rid of Anthony Greeno right there. If anybody can.
I already did.
Okay. That's totally not me.
What?
Yeah. See, it says Tobe did it, and it's got my name, Anthony Greeno.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's when I clicked it. You know, when I said one.
Okay, I was gonna say you got rid of me. Beep.
It's like, man, I thought that was you. It clearly said Anthony Greeno.
Yeah. See, that right there just goes to show the crazy. That's crazy. I mean, why do people do
Coming
that?
in here, man, with my name. My man, you know what? I could take you right now and show you my ban list, which has probably got more people in it than what I have subscribers.
You know what? I probably say too. I do too, dude. The ban list.
Yeah. Yeah, it's paragraphs long. It reaches, it's very tall.
What's crazy is like half that is like one dude.
Yeah, it's one dude, man. You know, go do it again. Drop one comment, kick him out. He'll be back next week. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. I just see people as, you know, having better ways to waste their time.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. Such weird people out there.
Like, you know, I used to play guitar. I now play chess. You know, this is how I pursue my off time. Try that. Take up smoking.
Take up smoking. Take up vaping.
Take up smoking and drinking.
Yeah. Go watch some animals on a trail cam.
Yeah. Right. You know, write to women on death row.
Yeah, write women on death row. There you go. Hear their stories.
You know I am, man. I am doing that. Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and make the leap forward. And when I get a reply, there will be shouting and screaming in the streets and stuff. You know. I mean, hey, look, Figgy, man, I got a letter from a woman on death row. Told you. Yeah,
bone-chilling confession. Yeah, you remember that?
Bone-chilling confession. Moments before
death row. Yeah, I remember. Oh man, I love it. Who's that? Who said that? Michael? Wait, I'm still waiting on that. Michael's been waiting on that for a long time.
Yeah, you know what? It takes writing the letter to them, and then you can wait for a reply. Until you send that letter out, survey says you're probably not going to get an answer. Just like Ron Logan. Identical to Ron Logan. Sent him a letter. He wasn't on death row, I'll give it that, but we didn't get a reply back.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a good question. Where does those train tracks go that are over by the building? You're talking about the one. Okay, so you know on the bend right there, like the area where like it bends and turns left to head towards like Logan's house. That other entrance to the trail where like the CPS parking area would be.
Yeah.
To the left right there, there's that train that sits there.
Yes.
Have you ever seen? Okay. That goes behind Anderson's.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do, man.
Yeah, it never moves.
What does it? The train tracks?
Well, the train itself doesn't move. It just sits there. So where exactly does that go? I'm going to look on the map.
Well, you're kind of trying to beat me to it now.
Are you? I do have it. That's what I was doing the whole time.
Exactly what I do. I go, well, let's find out where it goes, huh?
Okay, so I'm looking at it. Yeah, pull that up. Because it looks like it just goes nowhere. It doesn't go anywhere. It's just right there on Anderson's property. Oh, wait. Yeah, it does. Well, yeah, it can go somewhere. It goes, because there's actually a train in this picture right next to it.
Yeah.
You see it? You see the actual train on the train tracks?
Yes, I do. It's one, yeah. 2 cars?
No. Now go, okay, so yeah, there's 2 cars there, but go up to the top of Anderson's.
Oh, got it.
See the train?
Trains. That looks like more than one.
The train cars.
1, 2, 3 sets of trains on it. And if we follow that out, that goes up here to Anderson's, and there's trains right here. Oh, that's one train. I see. That's the one you're probably talking about.
The train on the actual tracks. See, show your screen to him. so they can see what you're talking about. Or get rid of the chat box right there.
Hey, 12 cup pizza.
12 cut.
I got to get rid of the banner here. But that is where your show is tonight. All right, let me pull this up here. Well, wait, man. Let me take us off of that. Do like so.
There you go.
See, we're still down at the bottom. Okay. So this here is Anderson's right here. I need to back this up. This is where the CPS building was, right here. This is back when it was there. This is CPS building. This is where the suspect had in all likelihood parked and walked this trail here up to the main entrance right here of the trail, walking into it here. Now, right here is sets a train. Now, normally when we go by now, there's a caboose on the end of this, but it's usually parked right there, a couple of cars. Now, when we take this forward, as you can see, there's like multiple trains right here.
Yeah.
Now, when we get back over to here, this is the longer train.
I mean, it curves up right there. It actually curves into the train tracks. You see it right there in Anderson's, right in front of the building? That train track where those trains are sitting in front of Anderson's, it actually curves right back up and gets on those train tracks so they can pull in there and park. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that probably heads to Logan?
Yeah, I would think it'd have to going north. It'd have to go through Logan.
What town's that? Rockfield?
Rockfield. Keeps going, following the Hoosier Heartland. And straight into Logan.
Straight into Logan Sport.
Oh, wait, that ain't Logan. Yeah, it's Logan.
Yeah.
And from there, it can go in probably about 4 different directions, I think. I mean, once you hit Logan Sport, you know. Oh, hey, man. Thanks. Who was that? Georgina Stoliker, man. Thank you very kindly. And if you got a question, man, please throw it up. We'd be happy to answer.
I think that was her question. Was
What?
that question right there? But if you have another one, was about the train tracks.
Oh, well, okay, man. I'm glad we got it, man. And very timely and honest, too. So, yeah, I forget where I was going with that. Now, Anderson's does have a camera on the front of their store.
Yeah.
And it looks out right there at County Road 300 or faces toward that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's facing almost directly west and would have caught traffic as it came this way or that when it was live, you know, going north or south right there at that part. And I believe that they probably, if that camera was up, and I'm certain that it was at the time in 2017, they would have got the suspect's vehicle. They would have knew probably the type of vehicle. See where I'm at?
Yeah, they would know it. They would know it.
Now, you had asked Tobe Lesenby if they had gotten anything from outside video, like security videos, like, you know, at people's houses and stuff. And he's all, what did he say?
That they've asked for it. I can't remember exactly what he said. He said that they had, I don't remember what he said.
I thought he said something about like, well, we've asked around and we've got some, but you know, it's because at that time we're literally thinking that the guy is walking.
Right.
You see where I'm at?
Yeah,
because they never made mention of a vehicle. So, you know, we was asking about that, but we never mentioned them, you know, Anderson's or anything like that, because why would we? Unless we felt that he walked in on County Road 300, which would be stupid. Mm-hmm. You know, if he did that, everybody in the world would have seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
See where I'm at?
Yep, I do. I'll answer that question right there. For Crimezilla, do you have video of the lady walking the dog interview? Law enforcement stated there was no dog walking lady. Well, law enforcement never stated that ever.
Whoa.
What?
Now, Kim Riley did, and I was going to make mention to you on that. Now, he did
That
not.
he never said that there was?
No, 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 no. And one of the things where he was talking about people they had spoken to in order to get the sketch.
Oh, yeah, he said she.
He said she, and then tried to cover that up by going like, "Well, I'm talking about a person that we, trying to quickly cover for saying the word she." Now that right there tells you that there was a female that seen him.
Yeah.
And we've told people is the lady that was walking her dogs on the south side that had been spoken to that could not mention anything about who the guy was or what he looked like.
Exactly. And that lady was terrified that the suspect was going to come kill her because he knew that she saw him, and Kim Riley screwed up and said she, and that dude's probably like, you know what? That lady has got to go. And she's no longer there anymore. So no, and first off, the thing is you don't want to go recording and putting in public witness statements. You know what I mean? You don't want to go
there. You know what? That is Kim Riley.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that,
he's a good dude.
No, and that's what I mean. I'm not saying that like in a bad way, because I know he's not saying anything that's outside of their area to speak on.
Mm-hmm.
You see where I'm at? It's not like he's telling great secrets or anything like that, but he was very helpful about every time that we had spoken with him, and how we answered and replied.
Yeah. Yep. And it's like, you don't want to put out, no, the lady walking her dog is not Kay Weber.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not Kay Weber. That's to the left. She's to the right when you get to the end of the bridge. But you don't want to go recording these witnesses and then putting what they said on blast, because that could hurt the investigation.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to put that out there.
Is why I have maintained that anything that is questioned after somebody had been questioned may be a lie.
Yeah.
Because they are not to talk about that. In fact, they may be even given things to say in regards to. I'm just pointing out, because this is going to come around. It's all going to come around.
Yeah. Hey, Serendipity. Thank you for the trail walk. Okay, so that wasn't my trail walk. That was Randy's trail walk. I just happened to show up and film these things.
That's the same thing I tell people when they say, that video you and Greeno did with the reenaction. I'm like, man, I wasn't in that. I didn't even go. I got a dog. I didn't even know if there'd be a ride home.
I remember that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Lou's emotional trauma says, not TJB. And he brought an ass load of evidence to support his statement. And the world awaits, emotional trauma guy.
Emotional trauma guy.
You only got a couple of minutes. Emotional dude. It won't be long. There was another interview at CrimeCon from 2019 where the law enforcement officer said and took it back in regards to someone not agreeing with a hat.
So they mentioned she again. So see, she is the lady walking her dogs. And they did say about the hat that she was unsure on
which type.
Yeah, well, he had a hat, but
I don't know what kind.
Yeah, the sketch.
Now, here's the thing. If I'm looking, like, say I meet you and I talk to you for a couple minutes, I don't know who the hell you are, and you're wearing a hat. Well, I could say, well, it was a baseball hat. I mean, maybe it said Budweiser, something like that if it was unique like that. But if it was a flat cap, well, what kind of flat cap? Well, I don't know. I wasn't looking at his hat.
Exactly.
Where I'm at. I mean, I was looking at him. We were conversing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I tell people that the guy had a hat on. And it's quite clear that he had a hat on. They drew him with a hat on because both people seen him with a hat on.
And they said that too. He said it's not exactly the same as the hat in the picture, but
overlook the hat, look at the facial. And everybody did. And then they're like, whoa, wait, 2.5 years later. Wait a minute. Hold on, not so fast. We got a different one. Now, look at this. Pay no attention to the guy behind the curtain. Not that. But this dude here that fits our narrative, 18 to 40 and hiding in plain sight. Buy it. Believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crimezilla, you're wrong. You keep saying there's no dog walker. Crimezilla keeps saying there's no dog walker, that law enforcement said this.
Excuse me. You went to go see Carrie.
Kay.
No, Carrie.
Carrie, yes.
Right?
Yes. In
And?
Delphi. And no, Kay.
No, it was Carrie because, look, dude, I'll go get the video.
Wait, when?
Remember, because you went over there and it was right, God, I'm trying to think of when it was. It was like, it was before the first year press conference.
No, it was the day after.
Or the day after?
February 14th when I went to Delphi.
Oh, okay.
Carrie.
Because Carrie was speaking there at the courthouse.
Yes,
and
February 14th.
You got that on there, and that's when you had the run-in.
Yeah. Okay, yes. All right. So see, and that's when I actually started to get the information. So, and then, I mean, I can't really say everything because it's not really made for public consumption, but it came from thorough investigative work and being in the right places at the right times. So the law enforcement is not coming out and saying, hey, this dude is wrong. You know what I mean? Or they don't do that.
You know what? I tend to agree with 12 Cut Pizza here.
What? I do too.
You know what? Because at the first year press conference, I was bedazzled.
I was bedazzled.
I was like,
the first person to come give me an interview.
You know what? Emily Longnecker wasn't there. And I was really upset about that. But I swear to God to you, I swear this to you. If you see a picture of Emily Longnecker, she looks like a freak, man. Like some kind of giraffe or something. It's insane, man.
It totally fits her name, doesn't it? Like,
you'll say that people are like, wait, what? They named her Longnecker? That's a little peculiar, isn't it? Yeah, okay, man, we're sorry, man. You know what? We promise we will not do this in the audio cast.
Yeah, or maybe.
No, it's already been determined. No laughing, no joking around, no making light of people.
Yeah. That's funny. See, everybody's laughing in here. See, just imagine what you're going to get on Unfiltered.
Yeah, that Unfiltered. Hello. That means we can say stuff such as, yeah, all night long if we want to. All night long. There's Donnie. There's Donnie right there.
Donnie Logston, welcome to the show.
Went out to a trail a couple times with him. Got videotape on that as well.
You know what? I was out there with him once.
You'll see.
In February, remember?
We all were.
We all were.
At one time or another.
Donnie made the news. Remember? You did too. Made the news, man. In Delphi in February. You guys was in that news clip.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can see you guys in the background.
Oh, didn't even know, dude. I make the news all the time. Most of the time I apologize. But I make the news. Anyway, man, I think between the two of us and all the video that we have of that area, all of it, I mean, on the trail and off the trail, the bridge, the far side, you know, everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
We have an entire, if we put it all together, I mean, we would have like through the different seasons and years as to how it kind of changed a little bit. And I mean, the trail didn't change, but it got wider.
Right. No. Well, I mean, the only thing that really changed at the trail was they pulled that orange thing out and added the, or ripped that tree out too that was right there by it. Yeah. That's really the only thing that changed. And like you said, it got wider because it was just it really wasn't that big at all, but it's way wider now because they had to get that crane through
and the fence.
And the fence, that's been there for 4 years aimlessly, and it's just naturally there's another 2 trails that have been built around that now because you know what I mean, that cut through the middle section.
Yeah, you just go around. That's why I tell people, if you follow the trail, you just go around the fence. If it says private property, they're lying, firstly.
Yeah.
It is
Now it
still
doesn't say private property anymore.
No, somebody probably took it down because they was pushing like, yeah, you guys are lying. All right, we'll take it down.
Yeah, it's not private property. It's crazy. It's private. They say it's private property, but then they go out on it and take pictures and videos and TV shows, and it's like, no, you guys are just trying to prevent everybody else from doing that. You know, thought they were
man,
they say that.
Emotional dude just told me to answer the real question. So with that, I got to point out that it's probably Michael Cunningham, and I sent him on. I politely asked him to leave. Oh, see, man, I can't. There we go. Peace, dude.
Not even a sign, just a piece of a fence. Exactly. It's just a piece of a fence just sitting there in the middle of the woods.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Because when I'm doing timing, like on general walk time, I have to reduce the amount of time it takes me to go around that fence.
Yeah, because it's
where I'm at.
Yep.
Because I'd have to say, okay, and if I kept walking, I'd be here. So all of this time here, I'm cutting out and pick up right here with this long in between, you know, which will be just like a step. Click, boom, and then I'd be to the other side.
Hey, Bitcoin just dropped 50%.
What?
That's what Johnny Kramer says. Do you want to see Michael Catt light up? That's exactly what he just said too.
Oh, okay. No.
He said Bitcoin just dropped 50%.
Yeah, I got it on live. So, yeah, I had to go do a check real quick because if it did, I was dropping money. I was throwing some money. Bitcoin's way, but it dropped 50%. Holy mother of God. I'd be getting loans for a boat.
Yep. It totally is. Dude, because look, there's Lou back.
What?
Why can't you answer?
Answer what?
It's right there. See it?
Yeah.
It is, dude.
Well, that's what I said, man. And Lou, seek help.
Lou,
seek help, man. No. I do not want it to skyrocket soon. I want to stay low so I can buy bigger, man. Buy a bigger percent before it goes, man. Look, if that stuff goes up to like 100,000 per Bitcoin, I'm screwed. You know, I won't even get 10% in. Right now, I'm working on it. I'm working on 10% minimally. Well, I don't know what question he wants me to answer. He made a statement, and then like it's a question.
That's all I think about. That's all I think about when I think of Lou. I think the food for Louie. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. Food for Louie. You ever seen a man eat a tarantula? Hand me my champagne.
Yeah, or a rabbit that just got hit by a car.
No, that was a fox. It was a fox in England, man. They pull over and he's taking a knife, cutting a piece off.
Look, he did it again.
Dude,
Uncle Lou's new haircut. Michael Green knows what the dude's back already.
He made multiples.
Just for the show, dude.
He's like, hey man, they're both gonna be on? Yes.
Yes, I need
double
you
time.
Double time it.
All right, three ready.
3 accounts ready for them to get blocked at any moment. He's the only idiot that does that.
And again, is he drinking, smoking? No. You know. Hell, man, buy a pack of rubbers and practice, man.
Yeah, go do something else. Post stuff about everybody on the internet all day.
That's his job.
That's his job.
Somebody's got to do it, right? Waiting on the. See, now look at this, man. Here I am. Everybody here is a moderator. Everybody. Yet, I'm the one that has to ban him.
Michael Green, you're slacking, dude.
Hey, man, he went and mowed his lawn so he could be here on time. So, Anyways, now back. What in the hell was we talking about before all the wingdings shit set in?
All the wingdings.
Oh, hey, Nate's having an open house.
Nate. Ashley's Nate?
Yes.
Really?
On the 19th, yeah.
What do you mean an open house? At his
Yeah,
house?
man, remember they bought that place? That's why they moved?
Wait, what place? Yeah, I know they bought their place.
Yeah.
In Kokomo.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, man, is it was when he was refurbishing and everything. He's got it done.
Okay, so are they moving?
No, dude, they already moved there.
No, why?
He just fixed the house up.
Oh, so he's having an open house to come in and see it.
Yes, exactly.
When?
On the 19th.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Dude, that's perfect.
Really?
That's the day. I'm good.
Of June.
Oh, no.
No, man, I'm sorry.
Are you too, Nate? Yeah. Oh, man. Is Ashley still watch?
Yeah.
Well, hi, Ashley.
For
Been a long
Lily's
time.
birthday, I said her name. I'm like, hey, happy birthday, Lily, and everybody.
Oh, awesome.
Last
Well,
time
hi,
I seen her, man, she ran up to me and she's like, "Cat, I'm 8.
I'm 8 years old. Man, dude.
I'm 8 now." I'm like, "Yeah, man, all right."
Yeah. Hey, look, Sleuth Intuition. Can I hire one of you to film something for a Delphi video? You could hire us both. What do you need?
With intuition.
Chances are it can be done.
Or already has been done.
Or already has been done. Send us an email. Either one of us, whoever wants, we can work on it together. It doesn't matter.
Well, if it's filming.
I can't. Well, I guess I can go in on my phone and chat. I can't.
Yeah, sad man, I hear you talking. Yeah, I can, man. I hear
Did you? At gmail.com. That's the email.
Oh, there is another question here to everybody watching. Like, where do we put the series? Because being long, we want it in an area where it's going to get the most views.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be paid for, but we can't do it on WKAT because we don't have 3,500 view hours.
Right.
So we can't really use that and then monetize. And it should be monetized. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess, I don't know. That's a tough one.
You know what? Maybe not. Maybe not either. I mean, think about it like this. What if we both put it on our channels, but demonetized it?
And it would reach more viewers.
You see where I'm at? That way, both are on each channel. Everybody gets to see them, no matter who they are. And then we would reach a larger audience like that.
Okay.
Just an idea, man. Just throwing it out there.
Well, I mean, what we can do is, like, the ones that go on your channel, put a picture of you on the thumbnail. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? That way you can decipher the two different ones.
Well, no, man. I mean, because I think each should have both of us, because it is both of our knowledge in it.
True. We can come up with something. We got to get a name, and we got to figure out where to put it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the best that I got, because I don't think that people would be missing for any information once they viewed all of those.
Right. Right.
And I think that would probably take up the good amount of our time. I mean, like, as an example, we put it out when we would normally go live, like say Tuesday at 6 o'clock for me, or whatnot. And then we would have them uploaded. Then that way, at that exact time,
premiere
exactly.
Premiere them. That way we can chat in the box with people. It gives them a chance to engage.
Oh, well, you know what? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But there's a sad part to that.
What?
Well, if we both put it at the exact time, you could with your audience and I could with my audience, but we couldn't together.
Well, no, we could. See, what we could do is schedule them one before the other. You're always doing 6. I'm usually always doing 8 or 9.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So people don't expect me on until 8 or 9. If I'm on at 6, people are jumping out of their beds and they're quitting their jobs, dude, because they're like, dude was arrested. He had to be. You know what I mean? Like, he's never alive at 6 o'clock. They made an announcement.
No, they didn't. They did not, man. Everybody calm down.
Everybody calm down.
Take a breath and center yourself, man. Dude, looking at that bridge, I would love to see a train go across that.
Dude,
in fact, I'm a little pitied I didn't.
Remember that video I showed you down south? The train bridge that's just 10 foot shorter than that one, but longer than that one. The train going over it.
Yeah.
It's badass, dude. You never watched it, did you?
Yeah, dude.
Shuffle Creek? Dude, watching a train go over that was awesome. And I can't wait to see the tulip trestle. You're going to have to go down there and see that, dude.
Well, yeah.
Trestle, that's the biggest in the United States.
Well, yeah, man, I got you, dude, but I got a dog, man.
Yeah, he can come, dude. There's plenty of hiking out there.
Dude, you don't know Puppy, man.
I was watching his videos.
You really don't. Yeah, he's one way around me, man. But man, he freaks out when other people are involved. Yeah. Now I don't know for how long, but man, he acts like really like afraid of him for a second, and then he's like mug him. Pretty weird. But yeah, man, I would love to have seen the train cross that.
Yeah.
From maybe down to 505, watching it, man, that'd be cool.
Dude, it would have been really cool. I think that's why the 505 was pretty much built there, or why they built that, to go down there and look up at the bridge.
Yeah.
There you go, Michael Green. That's the link to that video I was just talking about. And then if you wanted to see all 3 of them, you got or all 3 big bridges here in Indiana. Here's the link to that one. That shows all 3 of them.
Shit, man.
What?
I got an idea. I think I know how. No. Yeah, there ain't a way to copy and paste that now. You know?
Oh, from StreamYard?
Yeah, I was thinking I could copy and paste that back on there so people would have a link to your show tonight.
Oh, hang on. I can get it. I think. I can go pull it up. A link to my show, so we'll be on True Crime Unfiltered. We'll be talking
Unfiltered.
Unfiltered.
Now, when we say talking about, man, we're talking about all of it, man. I mean, we talking about all of it.
All of it.
Kind of like we did here a little bit, but the difference is unfiltered. This is unfiltered completely. Nobody's going to be disappointed.
I've got to find it.
Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Now this is a good question.
What?
Kat or Greeno, when this all goes down and they let us know who the killer is, are you and Greeno going to cover it? You know what? We will answer that tonight on Unfiltered. That's how we do that.
On Unfiltered.
We'll be answering that question tonight on Anthony Greeno's Unfiltered channel. Glad you brought that up. A lot of people ask me that, and I've been just waiting to answer them. So,
yeah. I don't know where it's at, dude.
Why, you lost it?
No, I mean, it was up here. I don't know where it went.
Oh, it was back at the very beginning. Yeah, that's what I was kind of questioning. I thought, man, if I go scrolling up, it ain't going back that far.
No, it ain't going back that far. I mean, I bet I could eventually get it. Nope, it don't go back that far. Even on the chat box, it doesn't go back that far. So, all right, yep. I tell you what, everybody, you're gonna have to go to my channel and go to the community page, and you guys will be able to see it there, because that's gonna be where it's at. Actually, I think it is there now. It is. There it is. Got it. Got the link right here. All right, so copy. I can't comment on this.
Oh, wait.
You can copy and paste it from the private stream. There it is, dude.
You know what? Duh. You know what? Why didn't you say something like that?
I know, dude.
I could have went there, and there it would have been. I said, yeah, dude, it's in private chat.
Yeah,
that would have made it way easier. Do what?
I said I even got it pulled up. Here, I'll share my screen real quick. Pull that up real quick. There it is. So that's what you're going to see when you go over there. If you're not a member, click that join button right there. You guys will be led right into it. It tells you exactly what to do. So you just click the join button. It's got a video that plays, and you'll want to click this one right here. It says True Crime Unfiltered tier. So you'll click that one right there, click join, and you guys got it. This one here just helps support the channel. You guys will be able to hear us talk. And we're going to do this every single week. We'll be on here talking about some stuff.
Sleuth Intuition has emailed you.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much. I will go ahead and close this one down and remove my stream. There we go. There it is.
Well, you know what, man? I mean, it just seems that we're smaller, but we're fuller scale here.
Yeah, but you can see all this stuff behind me, all my junk.
Oh, all right, man.
You can see all my junk on the table.
Everybody can see the bridge behind me.
Candy. Everybody can see the bridge.
Man, maybe we need to stand. Man, see it. Yeah, man, I can't even point here.
What? Standing up on? Yeah, I got that drone footage, dude.
I still got that drone footage. I got all of it, man, tucked away. I got a very large Delphi file.
Yeah.
You know, extended.
I've got a Delphi file too. Yeah, it's this whole computer.
Yeah.
And another one. That old one that I had, it's sitting over there.
I got 4 computers with hard drives, man. I need one more copied. The oldest one. And that one may have the timestamp video of Abby on it. Because that was the original one we was using. Man, do you remember the hard times? Do you remember uploading a video that was going to take 16 plus hours? And while we was in bed, man, we'd get up the next morning and see it died out at like 42. Like, wait, what? No. You know, like,
I remember the day.
Man. Yeah, it was hardcore, man. It was bad.
I was trying to tell people that. I was like, dude, you have no idea how far this has really come.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, it's come a long way. Die Hard, you're just going to have to go over to my channel and click the join button, man. Go underneath the video and it says there's a link and stuff. Or if not, just send me an email and I'll teach you how to do it. But yeah, dude, so for everybody that's watching, so yeah, so we used to make a video and it would take forever. And like he said, we would render it, which is like putting the video all into one.
And it would take about as long as it would to upload it.
Yes. Long time.
And then once it was rendered, it would die out overnight. We had that happen, I think, on one of the long ones where it was taking like, 12 hours, maybe longer than that. It died over 3 different nights. And I'm like, damn, just upload. It was insane. Now, small videos we could get out pretty timely. But yeah, anything's extended and really edited nicely, it was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it disappeared big time. Or it took a long time, and it was like such a pain. But then now, dude, it's like there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, with PD 365 and everything, it's like the video editing stuff is there, the audio stuff is there. Everything just kind of fell into the camera equipment's there. I mean, we got it all, dude, and it built fairly well, pretty quick.
Yeah, you know what? Really, from the first time we went out there, and I'm trying to remember what it was I had, because I think that the first time we went out there was before I got the GoPro. Because it was right, yeah, it was right after the fact.
I remember.
And
That's what we started with.
yeah, and me, you, and her, I'll put it like that, went out there.
Yep.
But I mean, that was, and I wish that we knew more at the time than what we did at the time, because we could have really made further discussion with the guy with the flannel shirt.
Yep.
You know, if we knew. See where I'm at?
At that very moment, yeah, more information. Yeah. Yep.
It was just a little ways away, and then it was like, yeah, he'll never talk now. You know, he'll never say anything.
Now we're hit. Yeah. But you know what? It started it all. Because we was sitting on that. Hey, Clutch. What's up, man? Okay, so that's the dude I sent your video today to.
What video?
The video of Kim Riley saying that. He's who I sent the video to.
Oh, I got you.
So he just subscribed to you today.
Oh, well, man, thank you. It was nice of you to subscribe anyway. I mean, appreciate it. Nonetheless.
Yeah. I'm glad that he subscribed, because yeah, that's when I went and grabbed that video of Kim Riley saying that, because he was like, man, or someone said he wanted to see that. So I said, well, I'll just send him this. Thanks, Clutch.
Very much, Clutch.
Yeah. The Curbster. 12 cut. Man, where's my moderators been at lately?
Why, are they supposed to be on here?
Well, they're on here, but they're never on my channel. Thanks, 12 cut.
You know what? I'll see somebody like hop in here, man, and go like, well, I ain't seen them in months. Like, where they been?
I know. Like, where's Alaska Blue, dude?
Oh, yeah, man. You know what? She said going back that she still views the channel here and there, but I think she had other issues going on.
Oh, like a real life.
Yeah. You know, real life.
Real life stuff. Don't have time to just sit around the internet no more. I know I always sit around and wonder that, man. Like, what do you people do? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are always on every live, no matter what time I'm doing it. 3 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock. What do you guys do? You know? You
find out they're all Michael Green. I mean, not Michael Green, Michael Cunningham.
It's all the same dude.
It's all same guy. Laughing.
He's got like 18 computers set up now, and he's just streaming from all of them.
Because I'm always here. Yeah, well, you know, that's kind of maybe it, you know.
Yeah, you're always here.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, but you're never on my channel.
You got to remember, man. See, it goes around the world, man. And yeah, I've had people in England say they were at work listening to it on their, radio. Yeah, people, man. Phones, man, can sit and watch and all that. And that's part of my dilemma, because I always picture, because I'm on a computer, I always picture people on their computers. And it's really not that way. Most people are watching on a phone.
Watching on the cell phone. Most people are sitting there right now like this, with the phone in their hand, watching us. So crazy. What are you guys watching from? Tell us in the chat. A computer or a cell phone?
Yeah.
I am curious.
That's got
or some people have put it on their TVs. You know, tell us that. Laptop, phone.
From a phone.
Yeah, from the phone. Cast it to the TV.
Phone.
Yeah.
Phone. Laptop. Right on.
Cell phone.
Another phone. TV chat from phone.
Mm-hmm.
Laptop. See, and laptops. I'm on a computer, man. I don't even carry mine along. In fact, I mean, it bothers me that you ask somebody something and they go Google it, and it's all like, man, like, don't you just know stuff? You know. I remember when people used to go, oh, yeah, that's right. And people go, well, let me Google it. And
let me Google it.
More answers.
Let me Google it.
Well, that's different. I think you, Lillian.
Lillian, that's my favorite of all time, man. She calls into the show. She's my favorite.
So you two are a hoot and a half together. And you know what, man? Extra prop for saying hoot. I do that. I say a hoot all the time, man. And I appreciate the donation to my channel on Super Chat, man.
Yeah, Lillian, thank you very much. Lillian rocks. I'm trying to get Lillian out here to Delphi. She really wants to come to Delphi, so it's going to happen this year.
I tell people, if you're coming and you want to go to Delphi, kind of let us know, one of us know ahead of time. And, we'll try to get there, meet there, however, if at all possible.
Yeah.
Because I think if you go to the trail, it's one thing. It's another to go there with somebody that can point the different areas out to you where you get a more visual picture of it.
Yeah, there was a few people that showed up there the other day that one of them was walking a dog, and then there was another couple, and they all went to that first sign right there at the parking area, and then they was looking at it, and then they went to the right, like towards Samuel Milroy.
Yeah, Samuel, exactly.
Yeah. But then they come back, and I says, "You guys going to the big bridge?" And they said, "Well, it looks like the map is saying it's this way, but we can't find it." And I'm like, no, it's this way. Follow us. I'll show you how to get there. And then guided him in the right direction. I'm like, okay, now since this fence and these trees are knocked down here, you're going to have to go down here. Then you're going to see a path to your left. Just cross over. You're there. And they finally saw it. And they're like, man, that map was kind of confusing. And I'm like, yeah, it can be confusing, but there needs to be a big sign that says, hey, the big bridge is
this way.
Yeah.
Right there. Way. This way, Samuel Milroy to the right.
Yep.
Easy to erect.
Yep. Easy. Hey,
and thank you very much, Clutch, for the 20.
The curb.
And if you got a question, please throw it up, man. We'll get right to it.
It's the Curbster.
Okay, Truth and Justice. There she is.
What's up, Angie? And it's Pecky the Pigeon.
Pecky's always around. Well, that's a cool looking pigeon, too, by the by. Man, wait a minute. Is that paper mache? You got me, man.
Is it?
It looks like it. Oh, look at it, man. I'm positive that that's like paper mache, man.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you know what? Pecky could tell us.
It's paper mache?
It's paper mache, duh.
Duh, I told you.
From Australia, Jenny Dunn.
Wow.
Right.
Stuffed animal. Maybe. Oh, I'm blushing. From Australia. Wow. You know what? There's a lot of Australian people that view, and people from the UK. Have you noticed that?
I can tell you of 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah. It's just, it's so cool. It's like, wow. How does it
start with Adam Dyer?
Adam.
Yeah.
Yep, that dude's, he's on it, man. I'm like, every time I see him, I'm like, there's that dude, man.
Yeah. And every time, man, the first thing in my mind is bearing.
Bearing.
Yeah. But bearing.
There it is. There's Clutch's question for his super chat or super sticker.
My question is for Jenny Dunn from Australia. What time and what day is right now down under?
What time is it right down under?
Yeah. And what date is it? Is it nearing Christmas there?
Yeah. What date and time is it?
Yeah, you guys are on the side of the world. It seems logical.
You
from South Wales.
Wales. Wow, cool. You know what? I've got like ancestors from Wales, which is
really?
Yeah. It's in my 1% of my DNA says it comes from Wales.
Did you know that Tom Jones is from Wales?
No.
Yeah, it's true. And look, man, I ain't trying to go like out of the way or anything like that, but they have a prince of Wales.
Yeah.
And I believe that to be Charles, buddy. Is he not the Prince of Wales?
Oh, I don't know. Is he?
I'm pretty sure he is.
Look, they got one from Ireland too, dude.
Oh, yeah. You know what? And I'm sending the Bitcoin to Ireland.
Now, wait. 9:13 a.m. in BNE. Where's that at?
BNE. Yeah, I'm not even sure.
Where's BNE, Humanimal?
Yes, he's the Prince of Wales. Bam, called it, man. Called it, dude. Yeah.
Carl lives about 6 miles from where Tom Jones was born, and
What?
Carl Jones has the same last name. Oh, Brisbane City. Where's Brisbane?
Oh, it's in Australia, dude.
Okay. See, that's the place I ultimately would love.
Yeah, that's right. Diana was the Prince of Wales.
I want to live in Australia.
No, you don't, dude. Everything down there wants to kill you.
That's fine.
But most of them.
At least it doesn't want to arrest you.
Yeah. Some would disagree with you. Some would be like, "Well, that's where you're wrong."
Yeah. Hey, I'm cool with Australia.
You're arrested in Australia.
I think I would love it down there. It'd be awesome.
Well, you know, Sally, she was calling me every weekend from Tasmania. From Tasmania, dude.
I know. That's crazy, isn't it?
Tasmania. And I'm all like, wow. See, if I lived in Tasmania, I'd be out looking for a tiger. You know, I have more respect for a Tasmanian tiger looker than I do for the Sasquatch seekers.
And I'm looking for Sasquatch, or I'm filming a video of.
Not why I said that. I'm just saying. I think that there is far more to give to the Tasmanian tiger, still having some out there, than I do any Gigantus erectus, or, man, that sounded nasty, didn't it? Gigantus erectus. Yeah, it sounds like I'm talking nasty and Roman. Or
Gigantus erectus. It's like, man, that's one big.
Damn, dude, you ought to be making movies.
Yes,
I can make you a star, pal. Ever heard of Greeno Productions?
Man. All right, I got about 5 minutes, and I got to roll out.
You know what? That is a very good question, and I would like to answer that. There may be, because this is what I'd cover on my old channel, was questions like this. There is something up with that, and I don't know what, but I have noticed in recent months that it's become more trivialized, where they come out with this and go, well, it was something, we don't know what it was, and we're not thinking human, you know. Now they go through and they start releasing all this information, then making it look every day where they can say, well, another UFO. Now, what does that lead to? Because anytime that you see a government narrative, especially if it's more than one government, there's always a reason for the narrative behind it. And it makes me wonder, with all this coming out like this, where is it leading to?
Yeah, trying to let people know, because I mean it's real. You know what I mean?
Somebody on Facebook the other day said, "Hey, I don't want to give it away, but the aliens are landing in July." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't see any like, you know, just crossing the border the way they always had." It all seemed logical until make it seem like they're getting escorted in a plane, maybe.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, you know, I work on these.
Yeah. Is Lesenby still sheriff? Yeah, Lesenby's still the sheriff.
Yeah. Hey, when is the election?
He was reelected in 2019, so 20, 21, 22, 23. 23. Well, 22 will be the election, but the new sheriff will take place in 23, January.
I see. Okay. Yeah, somebody asked me, and I says, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know when the election is. It's probably not like election year, but maybe the middle year.
Yeah, it's never the year that. Okay, so it's 2 years after they, or
yeah, exactly.
2 years after president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same time as they do the was it
your
the
general
Congress and the Senate.
Yeah, you got your general elections, and you got your, what is that called? Is it presidential, or your, you know how you have your general election is all your like local stuff, and then you have the bigger one with all like the states and governors and.
Well, they do that too.
What?
Well, I mean, it's like when you go in and vote for the president. I mean, at the same time, you're voting for other people.
Yeah.
I mean, but there is a difference between one to the other, and I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a way to keep everybody out of, like, well, we got a Republican here, so they all got to be Democrats. Where's Democrat in there? Make them all Republican. It's just how they switch things up so they can always constantly argue and make it look like they're doing shit when they're not.
Exactly.
Midterm.
There it is. Midterm.
You know what? Show dedications, Mr. Green. Show dedications right there. Yeah, he is on that term. Now, once they are, geez, man, okay. But I mean, like, once they go out of office after 4 years, they can rerun, correct?
Sheriff?
Yes.
Okay, so a sheriff can, in Indiana, a sheriff can be the sheriff for 8 out of 12 years. So,
yes.
Yeah, so he can only, so if he's elected sheriff for 4 years and then he gets voted out, then he could run again in 4 years and be the sheriff again. Or he could run straight, he could win for straight 8 years and be the sheriff, and then he's got to take a 4-year break, and then he can run for sheriff again. So you can be sheriff for 8 years, take a break for 4, be sheriff for 8 years, take a break for 4. So you could potentially be sheriff multiple times.
To half of your life.
Pretty much.
Well, no, actually, with the 4-year break, that would be 2/3 of your life. Yeah. Well, if you take out, before you was 18 out of the equation,
yeah,
it'd be half your life.
But most people don't. Once they hit that sheriff thing, their next step is usually retirement. Because usually they've worked there forever. I mean, or they just quit. Like, look at Randall.
Well, they move on to bigger things, like being an auditor or some shit.
An auditor. They take Steve Pearson's job.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
they go be a jailer next.
Well, he was a jailer.
I know.
It's like, well, back to jailing. Yeah.
Back to jailing.
I can never leave these bars. They mean too much to me. Yeah. Please bury me over here in Cell B.
With my honey bun and tang.
Yeah. Well, now, see, he does better than that.
Yeah, he does now.
I mean, I've heard stories, but I remember the stories from when Randall was sheriff. Man, that was hard times, dude. Lockdown Monday for maintenance. Oh, fuck yours, man. Lockdown Monday. Billy Joe and what was their name? Billy Joe and
Lori.
Huh?
Lori.
No. The song.
Oh.
Billy Joe loves Darlene and John Deere Green or something. Yeah. And everybody singing that. Billy Bob. There it is. Yeah, we had to listen to that on like lockdown Mondays, man. You think you got it bad? Do you? We had it worse. We was in there under Randall, people.
The Randall.
It wasn't good times. And it's crazy, man. I was telling the dude about this the other day. When you came into the cell, when they transferred you into our cell, because I was pissed that they was moving somebody in there. You was doing Lancaster. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I can't remember his first name. Lancaster.
And he, just by an odd chance, by some weird statistic, is a good friend of mine's uncle. And he took me to the jail to get my evidence back. I had no idea who he was till he started talking. And it all made a connection. He's like, oh, yeah, I just got out of Carroll County for DUI. I'm all like, man. I'm like, wow, that's crazy as shit. I'm like,
you're a legend, dude.
Wow, man. I seen the dude like doing you. I mean,
I seen a dude doing you.
And I'll tell you what, it was so damn good. I knew it was you when you talked. I'm like, man, you're fucking Lancaster. I get it. Now.
I get it, dude. I've seen you without seeing you.
Yeah. Wow. Man, this guy needs to do a comedy hour.
Old Lancaster, man. Yeah.
Still alive, probably still shooting, folks.
Yeah. Dude.
No, he did though, man. He pulled a 12 gauge and shot at a friend of his that was in his house. I seen the damage.
Yeah, I heard that he was a badass back. Still is probably. That's what he said. Over in Kokomo.
Yeah, in Kokomo area. If he's still alive.
He might be. Oh, Lee Lancaster. That's his name.
Lee?
Lee. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, man. I've got to get ready to roll out, dude.
All right. What time am I going to be on your show?
9:30 Eastern time.
Now, did you send a link?
I'm going to here in just a couple minutes. That's why I need to jump off early.
All right.
Or actually, I'm going to send you a link around 9:15. Okay.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be home by then.
Okay.
All right, man. I'll catch you there. Say your piece.
All right, man. On that note, everybody, I'm Anthony Greeno from True Crime Investigates. I'll see you tonight on True Crime Unfiltered with that guy. Keep it Southern style, y'all.
Peace. Oh, man, cut him off a little bit too early. Sorry, man. I apologize. So anyway, everybody, that's kind of the nature of it. We're going to be doing a series that's going to be pretty inclusive because it's going to be everything that we know on every part held within the series. So that's kind of going to be our homework, is kind of getting the audio done on that, and then, getting it edited for show, getting it uploaded. So we hope that you guys will enjoy that. And it should be the foremost on Delphi. I mean, above any and all others, man, because I was watching True Crime Garage on their podcast and I thought, man, it's like they're missing so much and they're adding so much. And, a lot of what they're saying is sound. Most of it was stolen right off my channel. I ain't going to lie. But, I thought if we was to cover Delphi, we would have it entirely. That would be everything that is to be known about Delphi. So we will be working on that. Re-examine, man, I'm kind of to your side, but then again, we're not really re-examining. I mean, it's not like we're looking back and then going back and making changes, because we made the changes. I mean, when something didn't match what we thought, which would be extremely rare, we normally covered that and said, well, that's how the thing, or this is true, which was in most cases correct. DNA, fingerprints, we both nailed that to the wall. So anyway, that will be a lot of information given there, and hopefully we can condense 3 weeks into maybe 10 hours, maybe even longer than that, depending. I appreciate everybody being here, all moderators, all viewers, everyone alike, all donators, man. I appreciate it, man. I will see you guys tonight over on Anthony Greeno's channel. Y'all have a nice week. Peace.